Here's a person. Satan tempted the strongest man, the wisest man, the meekest man, the man after God's own heart, the most patient man, Job, and all mankind at some point in time gives him. What he uses has been successful for centuries. And it's been working, and it worked with you, and it worked with me. Because some point in our life, we've done things knowing it was wrong. Yet we still did. Some point in our life, we said something knowing this was wrong, but we still said it. And then sometimes we look back and say, well, why did I do that? We regret that we did it, but it's been done. And we shake our hands and say, man, I'm not going to do that no more. I'm not going to go down that road no more. I'm not going to date that person no more. I'm not going to touch that thing no more. I'm not going to talk about that no more. And just before the line, somewhere down the line, bam! In the same position, the same old, doing the same thing, and we scratch our head. What happened here? I said, I don't want to do that. I said, I would walk away from this stuff. I said, I was going to change my life. Because what's already in you, he's using against you. And against me. Go back with me. Look at James chapter 1 again. And we'll pick up the second aspect of it, and we'll do it today. In James chapter 1, verse 14, but every man is tempted when he's drawn away of his own lust. His own. Remember, temptation is not forcing somebody or making somebody or coercing somebody. Temptation is not bending your arm to do something. Temptation is just putting it out there and presenting it in a way that you have to resist. Temptation is putting it there and make you feel like you have to do it or have to have it. Temptation is just putting it before you and giving you the opportunity to reach out and touch it. Temptation is he doesn't force you. The devil does not empower you, does not come in you and move your limbs and your hands to do what you do. No. He just places it there. Just put it out there and begin to speak to you and say, now you want this. You know you want that. You know you want that. You say, yeah, I want it. I know you do. Just take it. But that ain't mine. Don't worry about it. Just take it. But he's not mine. Don't worry about it. Just take it. But she's somebody else. Don't worry about it. Just take it. Temptation is just putting it out there and you get to say, okay, do it. It's like, you know, when you're in school, people are trying to stay on a fight. Here's his hand. Not the other hand. What up to the other? Here's his hand. Come on. And then somebody don't hit that. Somebody, boy, you let him get away with that? Man, how was you out with him? And then it's all man. I mean, it's hard. It's just all man. And it just takes one other person. Every man is tempted but is drawn away of his own lust. Now here's the word, and the word is entice. We'll begin to explain that little word entice, because between the lusts and the entice is how the devil was so successful in his word in all of our lives. Lust and entice. Now let me give you quick. To entice means to arouse, to attract. By arousing or building up the hope, or building up the desire. Lust is a craving. Entice is building up the desire that you want it. Building up the desire. There's already a desire already here. There's already a lust factor there. But entice me to build up, to pump it up. It's like a guy who want to fight. Man, if I was you, friend, don't never go fight. And I was y'all hit him, go out hit him. You heard me say what your mama? You heard me say what your daddy? You're talking about if I was you. And entice me to encourage you to do it. And how many people in the jail, how many people are dead? We somebody encourage them. A lot of people would like to do some things, but if they have been turned by a friend. And that's why you have to be so careful of our friends. Because friends will say, boy, if I was you, you go do that, man. Go, just take it. If I was you, I'm going to knock it down. If I was you, I'm going to hit her. If I was you, I'm going to give a piece of my mind. If I was you, it enticed me to arouse the desire to build it up, to make it stronger. The temptation's already there. The lust factor's already there. But when you entice, that means to build it up. To make it stronger, that you hard to resist. That's why when Jesus was 40 days tempted the devil, haven't eaten anything for 40 days, and you and I have not eaten anything in 40 days. You may not like coon, but coon will taste good. I'm not eating no coon, man. You let somebody, I eat no possum. You let somebody don't feed you in 40 days, and they put that coon before you, with coon and potatoes or gravy on that. It doesn't matter how you eat that thing. I haven't tried it yet, but I tell you, you stick me somewhere for morning before, give me a week, I'll get it, I'll take it. I'll knock that coon right in the head. I'm skinning myself. If you need some help, let's cook, put the thing on the grill, the fire, whatever. And when he does this now, the desire was already there. He was hungry. 40 days, haven't eaten anything. He was hungry. And then the devil came to the lust is the desire. He's hungry. It's enticing. If thou be the Son of God, command these stones to the bread. You know you're hungry, Jesus. You can do this thing. Just speak the word. Those stones to be made bread and you can eat. He took the lust and used it to entice. Turn the stones into bread. Nothing wrong with that. I'm hungry. And Jesus man shall live by bread alone. Let me give you a verse and we'll close it and give you a verse of Proverbs chapter 1. The book of Proverbs chapter 1. I'll deal with the word enticing another time. Let me see your thought in enticing. The book of Proverbs chapter 1. Because in these 2 areas the devil is successful in temptation. I mean, I've fallen, I've given, I've sinned, I've done wrong, you've done wrong, we all done wrong. We've all been tempted. There's the source of our temptation. There's subjects that are tempted. The season of our temptations. But with the success of temptation, he's been successfully tempting us. And oftentimes we have given in. Not because we're forced to. But he presented it in a way that we choose to. Proverbs chapter 1, verse 10. My son, if sin has enticed thee, consent them. How many times people told you to do something or encourage you to do something? That's not right. How many times a friend or an acquaintance or a neighbor encourage you, entice you to do something, say something, and you gave in? My son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not. My son, if Satan entice thee, the Bible said, every man is drawn away by his own lust. Then it says,